gang, what's going on? It's Robbie. We are back for a react. This is going to be coming from the YouTube channel Most Dangerous. 7 times speeding ended in disaster, caught on dash cam. Yeah, just from the thumbnail, it looked kind of crazy. So it popped up on my feed. So we're going to react. Let's get to it.
From a Corvette driver in California who wedged himself under a semi, and a stolen police cruiser in Colorado that crashed at blistering speeds, to an officer in Ohio who couldn't avoid this suspect's car, and much more. Here are moments when speeding ended in disaster. The words public library and armed robbery don't typically go together. At least, that's what this Ohio woman was thinking as she left the Columbus Metropolitan Library. That's when a 16-year-old boy held her up at gunpoint and stole her white Honda HR-V. Cameras tracked the vehicle across the city, where a police helicopter spotted it in Grove City. A few call-outs later,
crashing out like
officers
that?
on the ground were hot on the teenager's tail.
Okay, just pulled into the UDF gas station.
He's right in there.
Cruisers, he's coming back out. Okay, he's back on Southwest Boulevard.
Piece of the vehicle's already hanging off.
Can you get? Can I get what? 73. I got it.
Okay, was this at gunpoint?
738 firm.
Here's the thing. Like, you're 16 years old and you're driving reckless, you know, going through intersections, not stopping, not thinking about oncoming traffic. Like, I understand at 16, you're not necessarily there mentally, but I mean, does it ever cross your mind like, yo, it could be over for me? One wrong move. Like, am I better off just letting them catch me and just, you know, going to juvie or whatever? Like,
Hey, be advised, Grove City says the car that was tracked said somebody was shooting out of the vehicle.
73 behind the vehicle. Careful, he's gonna blow this.
Okay, continuing on Southwest. And he's turned northbound on Richard Avenue.
that looked like some projects.
He just shot at a vehicle, be advised.
Oh, he's got a gun. He's armed. Oh, wow.
It's slow enough. Don't be afraid to pit him.
Okay, westbound Addison.
Yo, he really taking him on a GTA mission, ain't he? So, get him out the way. So he's got 5 stars now. Stop, stop, stop. Damn. They ready to light him up.
With the suspect in handcuffs, police were able to search the area for drugs or weapons. They recovered a handgun near the dumpster and later learned that the teenager opened fire on several civilians while driving the stolen Honda. As for the crashed cop cars, none of the officers involved were injured. A mechanic working on the second car determined that the brake pads had faded so badly that it would have been impossible for our officer to stop in time.
Damn, how y'all the police department and y'all ain't getting y'all brakes done? That's crazy. Hopefully she's got full coverage insurance. They can fix that.
He just went over. He just went over, crashed underneath, massive fire.
It's always sad when someone's poor decision-making hurts other people. Around 2 a.m. on February 2nd of 2024, police in Irving, Texas, spotted a stolen vehicle near the 3200 block of North Beltline Road. Instead of stopping, the 20-year-old driver decided to risk his life and the lives of his 3 young passengers by fleeing toward the Dallas city limits. This officer's dashcam captured the harrowing moment when the stolen vehicle lost control and flew off the overpass.
Get off the radio! He just went over, crashed underneath, massive fire.
That's crazy. Now imagine you're in a car with somebody who's at the wheel, who has your whole entire life in the palm of their hands and has basically decided your fate. And you have no say in it. You probably in that moment was your whole life flashed in front of you like, damn, it's over for me. I'm never gonna probably have kids if, they didn't have any kids. I'm never gonna go to this country that I always wanted to go to. I'm never gonna get to do anything because I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. So I'm telling you, man, you gotta watch the company you keep, because that 20-year-old, he didn't give a damn about his life nor y'all's.
I think this is 35 underneath the flyover.
In slow motion, you can see sparks fly as the car slams into the barrier and goes over the wall. Firefighters and paramedics rushed to the scene, but couldn't save anybody's life. 2 men and 2 women, all in their early 20s, perished in the wreck and subsequent fire. It's unclear who was driving at the time or which of these 4 kids allegedly stole the car in the first.
And the whole thing about it is that whatever you would have gotten charged for, it wasn't worth losing your life over. That's see, the thing is, it'd be one thing if you took someone's life, which I'm sure that's not what happened here. Y'all just stole a car, man. You know what I mean? That's something that can easily be worked out. Like, that's not something to risk your life over. You can get that worked out. You do your little jail time or whatever and fix your life. You know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do, and that's it. You said, before I go to jail, I'm going to take everybody's life.
Place.
Sad.
That's the only reason we got involved.
In
So
Dollar?
crash on Road 5. On Road 5. Oh.
Fella, he just stole the patrol car.
Isaac Newton's first law of motion states that an object in motion will stay in motion unless acted upon by another object. This Corvette in LA County learned that lesson the hard way when it crashed into the back of a semi-truck on the 5 freeway. According to reports, the Corvette was driving recklessly when it struck the center divider and nearly guillotined itself on the truck. By some miracle, the driver survived and was transported to the closest hospital.
What? He actually survived that shit? Yo, just off the visuals alone, I wouldn't think anyone would survive that. He must have really ducked. Like, how do you... Wow. God was with him that day. It was like, no, you gonna feel this. You know what I'm saying? You thought you was gonna take yourself out? No, you gonna feel this one.
We can't say the same for this next driver, whose date with a semi cost him his life. On June 20th of 2023, state police officers in Otero County, Colorado, were called to assist the sheriff's department with a pursuit in progress. The chase began with a shots fired call, at which point 31-year-old Anthony Alfonso Sanchez fled the scene at a high rate of speed. He allegedly drifted into oncoming lanes, attempting to hit other cars head-on. This led to several
So you wanted to
collisions
take somebody
and
else's
many
life.
more near misses. Luckily, state troopers caught up with Anthony and pit his SUV before he caused any more damage, or so they thought.
Alright, 379 slowed down. Speeds of 28. Hit maneuver. Hold trap.
TVI
Got him.
successful. Hands! Get your hands up! Hands up! Don't move! Don't move! Out of the vehicle! Out of the vehicle! Out of the vehicle! What's going on? I got you. Dude,
Get out on the ground.
hands behind your back.
I didn't do
Behind your back.
My girlfriend.
All right. Can we pat him down?
My girlfriend shot at me, and I don't know what the going on.
You're under arrest. It's EVI. I'm a patrol vehicle.
Stop.
Why he look like he about to go and catch a damn Pokemon? You know what I'm saying? He looked like Ash.
Open your back seat. Hey, sit in the car. Take your shoes off.
See this window right here? See how skinny Anthony is? You can probably guess where this is going.
1742.
I have a question for you. You want to make some money and potentially a lot of money? If your answer is yes, then KVA.
Charles 210 I copy. Serial number returning Clearbo. No record.
Yo, he really on that. Yo, and he managed to get through. And you doing this with cuffs on.
So it started with the crash.
See, that's the fault of them. See, they were supposed to restrain him in that car, seatbelt him in so he wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? That's negligence on the officers. They should have secured him.
That's the only reason we got involved.
In
It's
Dollar?
like a crash on road 5. It's on road 5.
Now, how far did he think he was going to get?
He just stole the patrol car.
That's another charge. Still in the cop car.
Hello, notify Penn County. We need stop sticks out for this vehicle. It is a marked patrol unit. Lights are activated. It's 99.
Make sure they're
He's
confirmed.
coming over the hill.
What's that?
They're right up there.
Okay.
Actually, no, I was just gonna make sure they know that's my charger.
Mark's Charger is the one that was stolen. I'm in a gray unmarked. Mark's Charger. He's driving down the middle of the lane. Get stop sticks out.
Like, they know where you are. They know where you're going. Like, it'd have been one thing if it was dark outside. You know, he could maybe, like, drive and then, you know, leave the car somewhere and then dip off. But this is somebody that clearly don't need to be on the street.
As many sets as you can get.
Coming at you, Jay. First car.
Eastbound in the westbound lane. Eastbound in the westbound lane. 393. Coming up on stop sticks. You missed him. Continuing eastbound.
While Anthony continued speeding and dodging stop sticks, another group of officers blocked traffic up ahead and set up spike strips of their own. This time, they wouldn't miss.
Is that what she said?
What's in the cabin today?
Nothing.
Where you
You want me to take this? Okay. Switch, Candy. I don't have a vehicle. Where's the keys? You got the keys in it? I don't have a vehicle. Where's the keys? Good sticks. You got the keys in it? Good sticks. We got a 1050.
Yeah, it's over. Damn, cam went off. Hose broke. Yeah, he's done.
We got flame at the firewall. 1.5 miles.
The crash was among the worst these officers had ever seen. Anthony was eventually pulled from the wreckage and transported to the nearest hospital, where he succumbed to his injuries. Some people simply aren't cut out to be cops. Take these 4 idiots from Washington, D.C., who thought drag racing their patrol cars was a good idea. It was April 22nd of 2021. Officers Humayas Khan and Jerita Millington were behind the wheels of their respective cruisers when they pulled alongside each other near the 1500 block of Anacostia Avenue. It's unclear what prompted them to start racing. They seemed to be taunting each other with their phones. Maybe one challenged the other's fragile masculinity. You can see our officer's squad car preparing to take off.
Wait. Pause for the cause. So you mean to tell me y'all are out here partaking in civilian activity, racing in patrol cars amongst, regular people, local streets, but got the nerve to, Let's see how this plays out, y'all.
Driver clutches the wheel and hits the gas, blasting down Anacostia Avenue at over 60 miles per hour. That's when the off-screen car suddenly drifts and crashes into us at the intersection of Anacostia and Polk, leading to the last bit of body cam footage these officers will likely ever film.
This is what you get.
Yeah, I'm good.
Acting Police Chief Robert Conti called the drag racing incident embarrassing during a press conference. One of the officers involved was fired immediately, while 3 others were placed under investigation. In the end, Officers Khan and Millington were charged with 2 counts of aggravated reckless driving. Both of them took plea deals, which required them to pay a total of $350 in fines. According to reports, Khan is no longer with the department. It's unclear if he's the one who was fired or if he was allowed to leave on his own terms.
That's what you get. All right, what's going on here?
It was March 28th of 2025. ASP Trooper Josh Landreth was stationary on State Highway 14 near Waldenburg when the local police department called in about a fleeing suspect. 36-year-old Ravale Murphy, a wanted man from Memphis, Tennessee, had just bought a pickup truck off Facebook Marketplace for $1,700. He and his fiancée were heading home when Waldenburg police pulled them over for driving with improper tags. Instead of explaining the situation, Mr. Murphy decided to run.
Why would you run? And then you got your shorty in the car. Like, what about her? Niggas be ready to risk it all.
Will you give me updates on what's going on? I've already been up on it.
And this ain't safe either. Y'all trying to pit him out there? That's not safe either. You know what I don't understand about people who run from the police in this manner is that they don't never think about all the surrounding people that they're putting in danger because they want to run from the police. It's like you don't have no value over your own life. So it's expected that you don't have any for anybody else's life. Like you're just going crazy. Ooh, that would have been bad. It's a good thing that this is a one direction lane that they're in, and the other half of the freeway's on the other side, because that would have been tragic. You're gonna go ahead, if you're gonna pit him, you need to go ahead and do it. Nope, got him. He flips
Thankfully,
over.
Trooper Landreth was okay despite his cruiser flipping multiple times. Now, it was up to Trooper Victor Garcia to bring this speed demon to justice.
For a $1,700 truck, it's holding up. All because you ain't got proper tags, you ready to just crash out, man. I'm surprised y'all ain't get the spike strips. Get them up out of there. It's never this serious. It's never this deep. I don't care what you got going on. Just take your L and work that out in the court of law, man. Yo, get this dude. What are y'all doing? And now y'all are in an even worse situation because y'all got opposite traffic now. So if you pit him, you got to be mindful of how you do it. You have to pit him from the left. Or you can do it from the right, I guess. Really on some Bonnie and Clyde shit for real. She ready to die with her mans. Here we go.
TV out. Rolling over.
Damn, tire came
According
off.
to the police report, Trooper Garcia's TVI sent the pickup smashing into the guardrail, at which point it flipped several times before stopping in a field. Ravale Murphy was forcefully ejected from the driver's seat, and police located him some distance away from the truck. He was
He's
transported to the nearest trauma
gone.
center in Memphis, where he was later pronounced deceased. Meanwhile, his fiancée was treated for several non-life-threatening injuries. Mr. Murphy was wanted in Tennessee on 2 counts of aggravated assault, aggravated SA, burglary, robbery, and battery on a first responder. We're guessing that's why he ran. On March 15th of 2024, 2 women were out celebrating an early St. Patrick's Day when they took a wrong turn in Cleveland, Ohio. Within seconds, they were surrounded by cars and armed teenagers. 2 young men threatened the women with firearms if they didn't hand over the keys to their Jeep. 2 days later, on St. Patrick's Day, the city's flock camera system spotted the stolen Jeep near North Lakeland Boulevard and East 222nd Street. Officers raced to the scene, at which point, a deadly high-speed chase ensued.
They're like, all right, punch it. Let's go. And y'all in a residential doing this, mind you. Oof. I guess it's a good thing kids don't play outside these days and they all on electronics because, boy, it would be bad. He moving though. I ain't gonna cap. He moving. Okay, gets on the freeway. Create some distance. I don't know how much of any distance you're going to be able to make because they in a
The suspects
cop
hit the
car.
gas while on the highway, slowly vanishing into a sea of traffic.
Ooh,
Thankfully,
so he was
our
moving.
officer kept his eagle eyes on them and watched as they took the next exit.
Why would you take the exit? Again, I'm not condoning what he's doing, but if you're going to do this, why would you get off the freeway?
Over 156 cars on fire. Get to the EMS.
Their car's fucked up.
The driver, 17-year-old Tyrone Griffin, was arrested along with his partner in crime. He didn't know it, but felony fleeing was the least of his worries. 44-year-old Michelle Wall was on her way to church. She had just gotten in her car when Tyrone flew down the exit ramp and crashed into her head-on. Despite tireless efforts to save her life, Michelle was pronounced deceased on the scene. On January 29th of 2025, Tyrone pleaded guilty to 1 count of attempted murder. He was sentenced to 18 years in prison, as he was still 17 at the time of the crash. It's also unclear if he was the one who carjacked the women 2 days prior.
Now you got to live the rest of your life knowing that your stupidity and negligence took somebody's life. They only gave him 18 years. That's crazy. I know her family is probably like, yo, he need life. He need to feel that.
He's 55. 55 going the wrong way towards
It was January 24th of 2024. ASP Trooper Darren Evans was patrolling I-40 in West Memphis when he spotted a silver Dodge Charger with an illegally tinted license plate cover. Upon running the plate ID, USA JCKN, he learned why the driver was trying to hide it. The plate came back with an expiration date of June 30th of 2019. It also...
Damn, you driving around with a tag that old? What are you doing? Yeah, niggas is fried out here, man.
last registered to a blue 2013 Hyundai Elantra, a far cry from the fancy Dodge Charger it was currently
that's
attached
crazy.
to. With plenty of reason to stop the vehicle, Trooper Evans flipped on his lights and got behind the Charger. It looked like they were going to pull over at first. If they did, we wouldn't be talking about them in this video, would we?
All right, let's see what you got.
275 eastbound. Driving on the shoulder.
He moving, but not enough. He ain't moving fast enough. And then they always get off the freeway. But I understand though, because it's a lot of cars on the freeway and it's rain, and you doing this in the rain. I just realized it, like slippery when wet.
Trying to turn around and go the wrong way.
Trooper Evans spun around and floored it to catch back up. That's when things took a drastic turn for the worse.
He's gonna hit somebody.
I'm driving on my shoulder, trying to follow behind him. Looks like he may have wrecked. He wrecked out. Black male, green t-shirt, running across 40. Black male, green t-shirt, dreads, running across 40.
10-4 on the 40.
Get out of your face! I don't give a Put your hands behind your back now! Hands behind your back now! Got my whole damn boots dirty.
See, he worried about his boots.
Oh, what? You got a suspended license or a warrant or something? Did you kill somebody? Scared of the police? You got a reason to be scared now, don't you? Anything in your pockets? My keys. Don't reach. Don't reach. Quit reaching. Know what you got in there? Stop reaching.
What's she on?
Not only trying to look at your drawers, trying to make sure you ain't got nothing to kill me with. Is there anything in that pocket over there?
The suspect was identified as 19-year-old Kyla Morrow of Forest City, Arkansas. Somehow, she escaped the wreck unharmed and refused medical treatment on the scene. Thankfully, the truck driver she hit head-on was also okay. In the end, she was arrested and charged with felony fleeing, aggravated assault, reckless driving, and driving with fake tags. For the cherry on top, police added parking on a highway since she had abandoned her car in the middle of the road. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more just like it, be sure...
That's going to be the end of the video, man. There's some real crash outs out here, man. You got to be careful. This is one reason why when I be out, when I see people speeding up on me and wanting to drive crazy, I just let them go on past. Like, take that somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a lot going on. I got a lot to lose. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, have it. You know what I'm saying? Have at it. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think. If you made it this far, I appreciate it. Make sure you check the like button, take the subway, and be sure to sound off in the comment section till they kick your asses out. That being said, it's your boy Robbie. Until the next video, we gone.